What is the FARC? Have you ever wondered about the group known as the FARC and what they stand for? Let's dive into their history and what makes them significant. The FARC, or the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, is a Marxist guerrilla organization that was formed in 1964. This group originated from peasant self-defense groups that emerged during the Colombian Civil War, known as La Violencia, which lasted from 1948 to 1966 and claimed hundreds of thousands of lives. The FARC was founded by Manuel Marulanda Vélez and other members of the Colombian Communist Party after the Colombian army attacked their community at Marquetalia. Only 48 armed fighters, including Marulanda, managed to escape and form the core of what would become the FARC. Over the years, the FARC grew into a powerful force, with estimates suggesting they had between 10,000 to 20,000 fighters at their peak. They advocated for the redistribution of wealth from the rich to the poor and opposed the influence of multinational corporations and foreign governments, particularly the United States. The FARC employed various tactics, including bombings, assassinations, hijackings, and kidnappings. They also generated significant income from drug trafficking, imposing taxes on drug producers and traffickers. This funding helped them maintain their operations and expand their influence. In the 1980s, the FARC formed a political party called the Patriotic Union, but many of its members were killed or forced into exile by right-wing paramilitary groups. Despite these challenges, the FARC continued to be a major player in Colombian politics and conflict. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, the Colombian government, under President Álvaro Uribe Vélez, launched intensive military operations against the FARC, reducing their strength in urban areas. However, the FARC continued to operate in rural areas. After years of negotiations, the FARC and the Colombian government signed a peace deal in 2016. This deal led to the demobilization of the FARC, with over 13,000 members disarming and handing over their weapons to the United Nations. The FARC then transformed into a legal political party known as Comunes. However, not all FARC members accepted the peace deal, and some dissident groups continued armed activities. Despite these challenges, the majority of former FARC members have honored the peace agreement, marking a significant shift in Colombia's long-standing conflict. So that's the FARC is, a complex and influential group with a rich and often tumultuous history in Colombia.